Hi everyone, Michael Whibley here. I'm a bridge player from New Zealand, but I'm currently living in Argentina. This is my second time doing a robot challenge on IntoBridge. Last time didn't go so well, so we're hoping to get a little bit of revenge. Let's get into it. Now, here you could make a case for doubling with tolerance for hearts and diamonds, but I prefer 2 clubs. I would not consider passing this hand non-vulnerable at BAM. Okay. So first impressions are that we are a little bit too high. Perhaps the robot could have bid 2 spades instead of 3 no trumps, showing a good raise in clubs. At any rate, we have 5 club tricks, 1 spade, and the ace of hearts for 7 tricks. It looks like the majority of the high cards will be with East. Perhaps we can manage an 8th with an end play. I think the general idea here will be to run our clubs, see what East discards, and then look to read the position. It makes sense to try and win the Queen of Spades at trick 1, hopefully misleading East about spade length. East might think we have King 3rd or King 4th rather than King double. So that all went fine. Now we're going to look to run the clubs and get some idea about the hand. I believe the robots play standard carding, so the 4 of spades could be from 3. Could be. Perhaps it's more likely the spades 6-3, given West did not raise spades. So East has a double in club. East is discarding spade, well, 1 spade. Okay, so West completed a high-low in spades, which makes me think that in fact the spades were 5-4. Okay, and a spade from East. Interesting. So if East started with, let's say, 5-3-3-2, they have 2 spades to cash, and they will have to give us an 8th trick with either a diamond or a hard exit. Seems I think on balance, it looks correct to exit with a diamond now. Okay, so the hand was as we expected it to be. This is an easy pass. We only have two hearts. We can't make a takeout double. Okay, interesting. The robot has entered with the Michael's cubed, vulnerable against not. My first instinct is to bid five clubs. It seems that a complete minimum for this bid might be something like ace king to five hearts, king to five clubs. Um, let's say a doubled in diamond and a singled in spade. In that case, we would just have two diamond losers. It seems like the practical bid here. So, let's see. Okay. Looks to be a reasonable contract. Perhaps two spade losers, and we hope to set up the hearts. Okay, so from the carding, it looks like the hearts are 4-2. which does mean we have some communication problems potentially if the clubs don't split. So thinking about how this might go if we play along simple lines, let's say heart rough, diamond rough, heart rough. This stage, dummy has 3 clubs, and if the clubs are not 2-2, we will not be able to draw all of the trumps. Wondering if there is a residual chance when East holds a singleton spade honor. Interesting. Now it is looking very much like East was 1-2-7-3. In which case, there are a couple of ways to make it. So, Interesting. Looks like clubs were 2-2 after all. Yeah. So we can rough the hearts goods and set up a spade. And we'll make 6. Yeah, it appears ace at 8 diamonds. Okay, 3 clubs, non-forcing. We have a minimum hand. While we do have good club fillers for partner, we have no spade stopper. And the hand otherwise is soft. Doesn't look like there is a route to 9 quick tricks, so an easy pass. Okay. First impressions are that the robot may well have passed 2 hearts and repeat their 6 low. Okay. So with the ace of spades on side, looks like we're going to lose 1 spade, 1 heart, 2 clubs, and perhaps a diamond. There are also potential Trump promotions lurking. I was considering playing a heart, looking to get the diamond away. Feel it runs too much risk of a second under trick, so I'm going to play woodenly. It appears there is no way to prevent ace getting spade rough. I don't know. Okay, and we will lose. One more trick. After this. This excellent 9 count, more than enough to game force. Of course, look for a 4-4 spade fit. I'm not sure how likely it is we will have a sensible auction after 3 clubs, but I prefer showing my clubs here, generally speaking, than just bidding 3 no trumps. We could be off the heart suit, for example. So let's give it a go. Okay, stopper and diamonds. We have 3 spades, shows a stopper and spades. This is perfect for us. Okay, we got what we wanted. And 3 no trumps there is. The first impressions are 5 clubs would have been better. Did not raise us. As it is, to make 9 tricks, we either need the diamond finesse plus the spade finesse, or of course we could play for the queen of diamonds coming down. The alternative, playing on clubs, will lead to 1 or maybe 2 down, depending on how the heart's breaking. So let's see, if the hearts are indeed 5-5, we can take 1 down by playing on clubs. Other option would be to win this, play a spade to the queen, and run the jack of diamonds. Making 9 tricks if everything works. Now, the risk here is that, let's say the spade finesse loses, they knock out the heart. We play this point. Five, 6, 7. Okay, so an improvement perhaps on a low spade to the queen would be playing the jack of spades. If that loses to the king, a second heart comes back. We can cash out 2 spade tricks and hope that the diamond finesse works on tricks. If the jack of spades wins, things are a little bit more complicated, but we're no worse off than having played a club. So there's a fair bit to consider, but I think we're going to go for it, rightly or wrongly. Okay, we're basically all in at this point. Okay. Don't like the look of this. Okay, taking down one would have been the winner. Diamond from partner, one spade overcall. Interesting. I feel we have a little bit too much to bid three no trumps with this nice 17. This is a slightly awkward bidding problem. Our options are to make, first off, let's see, as a diamond. Diamond is only three. So to make a Q-raise with only three card support is a slight misdescription of our hand. Two clubs on a four card suit. Let's see. Another misdescription of our hand. And to double without four hearts is another misdescription of our hand. I think the lesser lie here is two spades. Showing a diamond fit. I don't feel like partner can burn us. And it also paves the way to reaching six diamonds if that is where we belong. So let's start with two spades. Okay, partner has nothing to say, so we have an easy three no trump bid. So yeah, okay, so the two of spades looks like a singleton. We might as well play the jack. Face the diamonds, checking for an unlikely stiff queen. And now I'm inclined to play a club to the king. Take a diamond finesse. It's unlikely that there is queen third of diamonds on side, given the spades is 6-1. But I can't see any harm in it, and we need to. Okay, ace of clubs. Interesting play. Okay. 8. Okay, he's played high-low in clubs. Perhaps this from 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, thanks everyone. Let's just have a quick look of these hands. The first board, somewhat interesting. 3 no trumps. I think perhaps the main instructive point on this deal was the importance of playing Queen of Spades at trick 1. In order to conceal the fact that the spade suit was running for the defenders. 2, nothing terribly interesting. 3. Board 4 was an interesting decision in match points or border match. In teams, of course, we would always try and make this contract. Match points or border match, there is a case for settling what looks like 1 down, although of course it could be down 2 with the hard 6-3. I believe we had enough chances here to justify playing to make it, but somewhat interesting hand. And the last hand was unremarkable. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Let me know how you got on. My next tournament is going to be the US Nationals in San Francisco. Look forward to seeing you there. Cheers.